Yeah.
Okay, you can tell me Jews for Judaism. I just showed you the word is in front of your eyes. It's about guilt offering, Leviticus 5:19.
Yeah, but you've asked me where
Yeah, I don't know, but where the meaning that's it's a rhetorical meaning. Whoever told you that is an idiot.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
But in Isaiah 53, I've been searching, and uh, people are saying that it's the point of view of the future kings seeing Israel exalted. And you told me that
I know. What you asked him to say is the Messiah an Israelite? Yes. Will he be exalted? Yes. So that means it's about him, whether you like it or not. So even with that interpretation, let's go with it.
yes,
So I'll say to the rabbi, and by the way, the rabbinic tradition says it's about Messiah. Even Tovia Singer admits it. I'll show you it. I have the articles. I say, okay, wait. So it's about the exaltation of Israel. Is Messiah an Israelite? Yes. Is he the king? Yes. Will he be exalted? Yes. Is he king over the people? Yes. So then it still applies to him. So what's your argument?
yeah, but it doesn't translate to like sin expiation.
How
And you
can it not when Isaiah 53:10 says he will offer himself as an asham?
yes,
And the Hebrew word asham means offering for guilt.
yes, but isn't it there a difference between a sin and a guilt? Like it doesn't, is it the same?
So, but you're admitting then he's still a sacrifice for guilt.
Yes, but couldn't it be
So what? I'm still not getting it. You're telling me it's not expiation. An offering for guilt is to expiate for guilt. So he is an expiation, but now you want to play games and saying, but it doesn't say a sin offering or a burnt offering. Your argument was it's not expiation. That's a lie. Isaiah 53:10 says he's an asham, and that is an offering to expiate for guilt.
Hmm. All right, all right.
Here,
And
let me show it to you. So you want to change the arguments, that's fine, but it even says he bears the chatiyat. There's that word chatiyat, not just an asham, but even the sins. It's all in the Hebrew. But let's go, okay. I want you to hear yourself because you're not listening to yourself. So, well, it's not expiation. Yes, it is, because the asham is an offering to expiate for guilt. Here it is.
do you mind me asking a question about that?
Yeah, well, before you ask me about it, here it is. It says he will make him what? Asham, an offering for sin. Asham. And what is asham? This was the sacrifice prescribed, Leviticus 5 and 6, for guilt. It is a guilt offering. So where did you get it's not expiatory?
Because it's do you know the website Jew for Judaism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can tell me Jews for Judaism. I just showed you the word is in front of your eyes. It's about guilt offering, Leviticus 5:19.
Yeah, but you've asked me where
Yeah, I don't know, but where the meaning that's it's a rhetorical meaning. Whoever told you that is an idiot.
Oh, okay, all right, all
Hey,
right.
forget about Jews for Judaism. My point is the word Hashem, here it is, Leviticus 5:19. It is a guilt offering. Leviticus 7:5. It is a guilt offering, right? Leviticus 4, guilt offering. The word Hashem means an offering, a sacrifice to expiate for guilt.
Hmm. But is it because I know in the Targum of Jonathan it's the Messiah, but is there other sources for that?
You mean the ones that even Tovia Singer and other rabbis admit? Yeah, right here. Tovia Singer, Isaiah 53. This is what they do. They try to deceive people who don't know. And here, I wrote a lot of articles on it. Here. Tovia Singer, who is God's suffering servant? The rabbinic interpretation of Isaiah 53. I took snippets from his article online. Here it is. I'll get you the link. But I want you to see it's from his own article. Here it is. Who is God's suffering servant? By who? Who is it? Who wrote this? Archive.org. Tovia Singer. See it?
Yes.
Okay. So I took snippets of it, and he admits Isaiah 53 is about Messiah. Now, he doesn't say it's only about Messiah, but it's about Messiah. So here it is. Here's your link in the private chat. Okay, so here you go for everyone else. And then I'm going to quote to you what one of the leading Jewish rabbis, philosophers of the 20th century said when he tells Jews, stop lying to people and say it's not about Messiah. He says, he rebukes them. I'm going to show it to you. But his name is Rabbi Schochet. He goes, the Christians aren't stupid. They're reading our sources. Stop embarrassing yourselves. So I go through here and let's see. Tovia Singer's Isaiah 53 about Messiah, Mashiach here. Here, this is him. Quote, rabbinic comments that say that Isaiah 53 refers to Messiah. That's him, he said. So he says, in rabbinic thought, all of God's faithful, Gentiles included, endure suffering on behalf of God. Thus, Jewish leaders of the past, such as Moses, Jeremiah, Rabbi Akiva, as well as future eschatological figures, such as Messiah ben Yosef and Messiah ben David, are held up in rabbinic literature as individuals who exemplify the spirit servant. So he's admitting in our rabbinic sources, they mention Mashiach ben Yosef, Messiah, son of Joseph, Mashiach ben David, as being the servant of Isaiah 53. That's it. Here it is. While this story may be understood allegorically, its drawing message is clear. The Messiah, like other afflicted members of Israel, endures the agony and trials assigned to the faithful. I mean, I can go on, but here he says it's about Messiah. He's saying it. And then he quotes Jewish sources like Zohar, Talmud, and he says, yeah, they say it's about Messiah. Messiah, son of Joseph and David. And here, look, this is him. And I'm going to show it to you from his own article. Okay, so you got to see. So did those rabbis tell you that, yeah, it is about Messiah? Here. Black and white. You see, I'm not lying. I'm quoting it. But I put it in bold. Bear in mind that the rabbinic commentary on Isaiah 53 is not dualistic or multilateral, meaning the sages of old did not suggest that Isaiah 53 refers to either the righteousness of Israel, Moses, Jeremiah, or anointed leader. It's not either this or that, he's saying. Rather, the servant in all four servant songs are the faithful descendants of Abraham. Isaiah 53 attests to an unprecedented worldwide repentance of all mankind, a redemptive achievement accomplished by no other saint in history. Therefore, here, black and white, rabbinic commentators tend to lift up the Messiah's name more frequently than the names of other faithful servants of God. Did you hear what he just told you?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Who is the name that they mention more often as being the servant of Isaiah 53? Who?
The Messiah.
So why are they now trying to deny it's Messiah?
I think maybe that at first the consensus was about the Messiah, but at a later time
yes,
right?
the reaction. But even then, they're admitting to you we can't get rid of that interpretation. They're telling we can't get rid of it. Why? How are they going to get rid of it when it's all in their Jewish sources and we Christians have access to those sources? Now, let me give you another one. Emmanuel.
But they accuse Christians of mistranslating the words.
Okay, in what way are we mistranslating it? Because to say we're mistranslating it, how do you know they're not mistranslating it?
Because it's their language.
Also, someone who knows Hebrew will never mistranslate Hebrew. It's like saying Muslims who know Arabic will never mistranslate Arabic. Are you serious?
No, but they have less chance, I guess.
Buddy, astaghfirullah. What's the color of the sky in your worlds? What less chance? If anything, someone who knows a language and is having his opponent use his own religious text against him, his tendency will now to twist the language to refute his enemy. Muslims are known for doing that with the Arabic.
Yeah, but I don't want to jump, but they say, for example, that and Christians say they pierced him, and they say it's like a lion, and I think Zechariah 10.
Wait, you change to Psalm 22, which I'll refute too, which they lied to you. Because did you know the oldest copy of Psalm 22 in Hebrew says they pierced my hands and feet? The oldest copy that has survived. And did they tell you that there are copies of Psalm 22:16 in the Hebrew that says pierced? The differences between karu and ka'ari?
No, I didn't know that.
Of course. So you're being brainwashed, dude. But anyway, you see this right here? Okay, I'm going to give you this link, and we're going to go into Psalm 22. So who's the one lying? They are, because you're going to have to explain to me, how is it you have Hebrew manuscripts of Psalm 22:16, which is verse 17 in their version, done by the Mezrites, Jewish scribes that have both readings. Karu, Kari. They have dug through my hands and feet, Karu, and like a lion, my hands and feet, Kari. But what they didn't tell you is that if you go with like a lion, it has no verb. It's a verbless clause and literally means like a lion, my hands and feet. That makes no sense.
But I think for this passage, they will say that the lions are like circling the person.
There is no verb. How do you know what they're doing? It says like a lion, my hands and feet.
I think they point to the context of the passage.
How do you know there's no verb? What are the lines doing? So if you translate as a noun, it makes no sense grammatically. Like a lion, my hands and feet. But if it's a verb, karu, they pierce my hands and feet. Now it's a verb. It makes sense. And I'm going to show you that in the articles. What? Did you get the link here? Rabbi Schochet. You know what he says? He's rebuking rabbis who are trying to hide the fact that Isaiah 53 is about Messiah. Here, look what he says. A typical example would be the Jewish responses about the suffering servant of Isaiah 53. Guys, are you saving the links that I'm sharing with you? The polemicists follow the majority opinion of medieval Jewish exegetes that it speaks of the Jewish people. That's later medieval rabbis, as opposed to the Christian claim that it speaks of the Messiah. Now look what he says. This view is found also among some Talmudic rabbis. It does not negate, however, the validity of the pervasive Talmudic, Midrashic, Zoharic interpretation that the subject of that chapter is indeed Messiah.
Oh, it's pretty refuting.
So this is who? Rabbi J. Emmanuel Schochet. Where from? Chabad News from around the world. There you go. He's telling the rabbis, stop playing these games. Because they're going to catch on to us. They're going to read our sources. And they're going to see, and our sources were saying it's Mashiach.